And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
And Craig, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to DeRozan. Levine looking around, drives to the hoop, and Levine throws it down.
An explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Walker. And to get open is Robinson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. DeRozan with it. Robinson picks him up. Vucevic with the bucket.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Williams. Troy Brown's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Zach LaVine. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Noel's checked in for Robinson. Alec Burks comes in for Barrett. Evan Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Bradley. Yep, that one goes in there.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And White kicks to Caruso. To the middle. Here's Jones. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. It's a 3-point game. To the paint. And Jones sends it back. And they're able to recover. And they'll keep possession. And they get it back. Randall passes to Rose. New York moving it around. Clock at 6. Back to Fournier. And stolen by White. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Caruso, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Over in the corner, Rose. Bangs home the trifecta. Rose has got 5 points so far.
So good off the dribble. This time, Derrick shows his effectiveness off the ball.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul over there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
The Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Randall outside. Passes it to Fournier. Back to Randall. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
This is what you get from Randall now. Enough floor spacing to widen the driving lanes.
Caruso kicks to Brown. Over Burks. And again, no good by Chicago. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
Well, arguably the premier sleeper pick of the team. And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller guards.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Robinson. R.J. Barrett is out there with Noel. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard. Here's Quickly. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Noel.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Knicks making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Ball dishes to Williams. The feed now to Vucevic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw drops for Vucevic. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And Noel throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to the lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now, here's ball. For three, Levine. And again, no good by Chicago. DeRozan against Barrett. Good on the shot. Barrett's got 7 points.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Williams. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Ball against Walker. Stolen by Walker. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Quickly. Walker the pass to Quickly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's ball to the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and here comes Robinson all alone. Faster Quickly. Takes the three. That one dropped for his second bucket. Him 2 for 4.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Brown comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And then for New York, Julius Randle's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Alec Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Fournier subbed in for Kemba Walker.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. White dishes to Bradley. Basket good.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
The Knicks leading by 9. Fournier with the ball. Shoots over White. Fournier passes to Quickly. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes? with different folks.
Yeah, but Deanne, love that strategy. Thanks for that score. Derrick Rose is checked in for quickly.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
Jones, the pass to Bradley. Jones kicks to Caruso. There's Brown with the three. Fournier pulls it down. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for New York. It's stolen by Brown. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Finished off the break.
Kobe White excels at turning on the Jets in transition.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Outside Fournier. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Bulls trail by 10. It's Brown on the wing. Burks covering. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Rose. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Brown outside. Jones against Randall. Jones dishes to Brown.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Knocked loose. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
The Knicks.
Thanks very much.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the New York Knicks.
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. The Jazz will square off against the Rockets out in Houston. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Johnson is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Walker looking for an opening. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by New York. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
It's stolen by DeRozan.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Back to Vucevic. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision, and size.
The Knicks leading by 10. And the pass to Barrett. Down low. Randall down low. He's guarded by Johnson.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Johnson. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Levine. It's stolen by Barrett. And now the Knicks on the break. Barrett is running. And finished off by Robinson.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turn things around.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Wizards. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Outside, Walker. Shoots over Ball.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
DeRozan finds Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Levine. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Walker. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 5 now.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Levine against quickly. Levine passes to Vucevic. Left side, Williams. Stolen by Robinson. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Offensive rebound. And that one's good quickly. 10 points for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
The Knicks leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Inside, here's Robinson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Mitchell Robinson.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Vucevic's screen on Walker. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the New York Knicks. Robinson sets a screen for Walker. He kicks to Robinson. Pass to Barrett. It's stolen by DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic's screen on Randall. Williams, that's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
New York's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Walker against Ball. Tipped away. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Stolen by Walker. Ball against Barrett. Outside, Walker. Driving inside. Up and in on the layup. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And it's always stood out to me how under control Walker is on his drives. He doesn't just have a nice burst. He's got incredible body control.
Quickly against Levine. And that one's good quickly.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim. just laying it over the top.
Williams inside. Randall on him. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks looking at a 13.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
The assist, Derrick Rose.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And New York, looking at who they've got, Fournier out there with Rose. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Barrett, and it's Noel in at the 5 down low. The Knicks leading by 13. Outside Fournier. No good. Nice D from Levine. Here's Caruso. And he banks in the layup.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Rose surveying the D. A floater. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
DeMar DeRozan is checked in for the Bulls. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Levine, here we go. And the rejection by Noel. Yep, that one goes. New York leading by 9. Al Fournier. Here's the teardrop. Great D that time from Vucevic. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. They grab their own miss. Out to White. DeRozan with a screen for White to the inside. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Sinks the three-pointer. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter.
The last thing you want to see from the defense is Derrick Rose starting to find a rhythm with his shot.
Here's Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
It's on R.J. Barrett. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Ball's checked in for Alex Caruso. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Noel. Rando comes in for Burks. And quickly in for Fournier. And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in, and the basket is good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Adding a wrinkle to his toolkit. Rando showing off the soft touch with the teardrop.
Williams passes to DeRozan. Barrett against Williams. Back to DeRozan. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Quickly kicks to Randall. Rose passes to Robinson. Quickly against Levine. 4 on the clock. The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Knicks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Robinson.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Bulls. Right side, Williams. Pass to Caruso. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Works for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
New York ball. Knicks substitution.
Williams against Randall. Driving the lane. Basket counts.
Julius
And the
Randle.
Knicks lead by 15.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
They get the rebound. Bradley buries it down low.
Tony Bradley.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for